What up, everybody? Got another review here for you. This is the Top Race T drone, the TRX03, and here's the quad itself right here. And it's a nice quad. Pretty familiar looking. Has the same shape as the JJRC, JJ1000, and a variety of others. So let's get into it. We'll start with the bad, like always. So one of the bad things, this is one of those quads that has the red in the front and the blue in the back, which I'm not a fan of. I know it doesn't bother some people, but it bugs the heck out of me. So that's one thing that's kind of bad. Another bad thing is that I find it doesn't want to funnel well. Like it funnels fine, but when you give inputs on both sticks, it tends to lose altitude pretty fast and kind of drop. And the same thing goes for the turns. When you're in full forward flight and you give it like a funnel turn, like a quick turn with inputs on both sticks, it wants to just kind of nosedive and lose altitude. And I'm not really sure if it's just this one that I have or it's all of them. Things like that tend to kind of vary, from each one. Sometimes you get one that's like perfect and sometimes you don't. I don't know. I only have this one, so when I fly it, I tend to not do the funnel turns. It has an okay yaw, so I'll fly forward really fast and I'll just use the yaw to turn. It kind of does a sliding turn, but it maintains its altitude pretty good, and will keep its speed. It's just not what I really like. I like to do funnel turns because they're really quick and they keep their speed, but this one, it just doesn't like them for some reason. Not sure why. And then the only other bad thing I can say about this is that with this transmitter that it comes with, it has 3 rates, and high rate is constant flip mode. And I absolutely hate constant flip mode. It ruins high rates. It ruins it. I mean, companies, stop doing that. You want to put a flip key on it? That's great. Don't ruin the high rate for us who like to fly fast by putting constant flip mode on it. It doesn't make sense to me at all. Don't do that anymore. And when I was at Top Race and I was flying this, and I told, the guys there that it's, they didn't even really realize that it had constant flip mode on high. And Dave at Top Race did say that he was going to talk to the manufacturer and try to change that, because he didn't want that on there either. But right now, that's what it comes with. So high rate is, with this transmitter, is ruined because it's constant flip mode. You give input and it flips. You can't get it to move. It just flips. And the other thing is that it flips well in forward flight, but if you're hovering, it's real sloppy on the recovery on flips. It wobbles a lot and loses altitude, so that's not a great thing either. And then I guess there's one other thing, is that this is one of those quads, and I have quite a few of them, that even before LVC, when the battery is getting low, the performance starts to suffer. When the battery is fully charged, this thing is crazy fun, fast, and awesome, and stable. But when it gets about halfway down, you can really feel the performance dip. And I'm not sure why that is with some quads, and then it's not with some. I have some where it is just as fast and powerful until it drops out of the sky. But this one doesn't do that. It gets low, a little more than halfway low, and it starts to get a little, the power loses. I'm not sure why. Okay, so that's the bad. So there are a lot of good things about this, because this is a fun quad. It's very fun. It's fast. It's a real fast quad. It's got real nice pitch, even in the mid rate. You can get this thing moving in mid rates with this transmitter. So, excuse me. So, it lights up awesome. This is the white body, and this thing glows like a UFO. I mean, this is a night flyer for sure. It looks amazing at night, even though the red is in front. This thing looks amazing. So also, this is on the Skywalker protocol. So you can use a modded Devo if you have one, or you can use a whole bunch of other transmitters for quads that if you have that use the same protocol. So there's a lot of them out there that use the Skywalker protocol. You can use, if you have the Eachine X6 Hex, you can use that transmitter, and you're able to use high rates with that one. You don't get mid rates at all, or maybe you don't get low rates. Maybe you only get mid and high, but you can use this in high and get the yaw and the pitch that comes with high with that transmitter. You can also use the Top Race Scorpion transmitter or the Ladybug transmitter. Those are both on the Skywalker protocol. So you can use both of those and get high rates. And with the Eachine Hex transmitter, you don't get a flip button. There's a flip button on it, but it doesn't work for some reason with this. But with the Scorpion transmitter, you get a flip key and it does flip. So you can do real nice flips in forward flight, and in forward flight it does really good stable flips. This is the transmitter. It's a really nice transmitter, but like I said, this is the speed over here, and it has 3 rates and the yaw changes, but like I said, the high rate is constant flip mode, and this isn't the flip key. This is just the turn off and on the lights. So there's no flip over here. It's just the light button, and all the trims work and everything. And the transmitter is really nice, and like I said, even in mid rates you can get this thing moving. So it's not horrible in mid rates. It's still very fast. It's very durable. That's another good thing. It's very durable. I've had quite a few crashes with this one because it is fast, and I haven't had any damage. So that's really good. It comes with a 250 milliamp hour battery, which you only get about 5 minutes of flight time, maybe 5.5 minutes of flight time with it. But the battery is the same size as, a bunch of others. So you can use the Blue 500s in it, which is, double the size of the one that it comes with, or the 380s or 350s or 300s, whatever. And you'll get, the 500 milliamp hour battery. You get about 10 minutes of flight. So that's pretty awesome. So that's cool that the Bay actually accepts everything else. Comes with pre-installed. It comes with these prop guards. The flight performance really suffers with them. Unless you're a beginner, I recommend you take them off, because it flies way better without them. It comes with a full set of spare props, a screwdriver, and a USB charging cable. And it also comes with, Top Race's really nice instruction manual, and it has, everything you need to know, and it's all English, very legible, and very easy to read. So I really like that. I love their manuals. They're great. So that's about all I have to say about this thing. It's fast, and it's fun, and it's durable. So, there are some bads, mainly the constant flip mode. But besides that, this is a really nice quad. So I'm going to take you through the rates, and I'm just going to use the stock transmitter just to show you, and I'll show you the pitch and the yaw and a little bit of flying, and I already have some videos of this flying, so if you want to see more of it, you can check those out. I'll try to keep the flight demo in 4 minutes or so. So that is the Top Race T-Drone TRX-03. Hey guys, so this is the indoor flight demo of the Top Race T-Drone, and I am just using the stock transmitter, so I will show you the yaw and the pitch on low and medium, and I'll show you the yaw on high, but I can't really show you the pitch because it is in constant flip mode in high with this transmitter. So here we go. So this is low rates, and here's the pitch. Oop. And it's got a pretty decent pitch in low. It's not bad. Okay, so that's the pitch. And there's the yaw. A little bit slow. A little slow in low. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. So drifting a little on me. I should have recalibrated it before I started, but I didn't. So okay, so this is medium here, or mid rates, and here's the pitch. Whoa, got away from me a little bit. Whoa. And like I said, you can get this going in mid rates. So it's not that bad that high is not available with this transmitter. It does go very fast in mid rates. Okay, so here's the yaw. So a little bit faster. This thing's quick. It's a fast little flyer, There's some circuits here. So that's the pitch and the yaw and low and mid. And I'll put it in the high. Oh, I forgot. It's just constant flip mode. So it's a little bit hard to show you really anything in high. There's the yaw in high though, and it's got a really nice yaw in high. It's just you can't really fly it very fast, because if you give full input, it's just gonna flip on you like that. So put it back down to low here, or I'll put it in the mid, fly it around a bit. Whoop. Sorry about that. Kind of got it a little squirrely. Let me recalibrate it real quick. So it's got a auto trim button for recalibration. This thing's fast, man. It's fun to fly. Really fun to fly. And that's on low, so pretty good even on low. Wait, was that medium? Oh, that was medium. This is low. But whoa, whoa, whoa. The yaw is so slow on low. Didn't get it around enough, but I think that's pretty good for the flight demo. The yaw is so slow on low that it's a little hard to fly circuits. Having a bit of trouble here. There we go. Anyway, I think that's good enough for the flight demo. This is, to me, much more of a nice landing in the bowl. Much more of an outdoor flyer. It is very quick. It's very fast, and like I said, you can get it into high with other transmitters, and it goes even faster, and then you get the good yaw. But you know, with the stock, you get that constant flipping, at least right now. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys.